Hey everybody, welcome back. It's that time of the week again where I show off all the sweet-ass comic books I got, and I got some really sweet ones. Granted, I learned something new about comics today. This is like the 5th Wednesday in the month, and when that happens, it is usually a pretty slow day for comics, hence the low numbers today of only 28. And granted, most of those are going to be variant covers or annuals. So apparently this is the time they like to drop the annuals, which apparently are quarterly, even though they're called annuals. But what are you going to do? So not a lot of major new releases today, but I did find some super sick, sweet variants. And I even bought a couple old comics because like the art just called to me. And I'm like, ooh, I like that art. And then I pulled that and I was like, ooh, I like that art. You know, a few things I found that I've been missing. Excited to check it out. So without further ado, let's jump in here and see what I got this week. Here's what I got. Okay, so first up, we have an annual for Batgirl. And look, she's teaming up with Supergirl, and it's going to be a prison break. So, I mean, that sounds pretty awesome right there. Excited to check that out. I might actually read that today because it actually sounds really, really fun and cool. And then, of course, I already bought this one last week, but I saw this cover. I didn't see this last week, and I love this cover, although I think I might have an extra scratch on mine. I have to look. But whatever, I just really dig that. So it's a pretty cool variant cover for $9.53 with Batwoman being stabbed, dude. So, interesting. And I thought I'd pick up some older stuff. These covers just jumped out and spoke to me. This was the one I saw, and I was like, oh, that looks cool, dude. Daredevil getting the blood beaten out of him. And $4, so I thought, all right, let's do that. And then when I pulled that comic out of the bin, right behind it was this also awesome cover of, Red Suit Daredevil fighting first appearance Daredevil. So I thought, okay, Daredevil against Daredevil. I totally want to read that. So that sounds pretty interesting. Plus, again, great cover art, so that's the biggest selling point for me on a lot of these books. And new out today, Dark Knight number 3, book number 8, The Master Race. And I love this cover. This is the common cover, I believe. She got a badass Wonder Woman fighting with a lasso, running through all the flames of bullets and stuff. So that ought to be pretty cool. Now get ready for some really cool variant covers, though, because I found that one. That is awesome. I absolutely had to have that when I found it. I love seeing Soup kind of emaciated like that. It's just really interesting to me. Creepy, awesome cover art. I'm down. And I thought I couldn't decide. I like this one a lot too, because they're fighting Mutant Leader. Batman's got the snot kicked out of him. Carrie Kelly Robin. I mean, come on, dude. That is such a cool book. That is just awesome artwork, so I had to have it. I just had to have it. And I got the Venomized Gamora. Yes, more Venomized covers, absolutely, because there's some really cool ones. And apparently there's one I would love, but I missed, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it. We will try. And it is actually for this book, for Ghost Rider. Anyways, here's the common covers, new out today. Ghost Rider number 5, the conclusion to the 4 on the Floor series. Very, very fun series. I'm a couple books behind, but I'm anxious to check it out and read the rest. So it's been a fun time so far. I'm anxious to see how it all falls down, or, ends up. Now, this is just one I got because I'm like, really? Okay, sure, let's give this a shot. Issue number 1, Green Lantern and Space Ghost. Yeah, probably not the coast-to-coast Space Ghost that I'm used to, but more like the actual original superhero-ish Space Ghost. That ought to be pretty interesting. Plus, I think that might be King Shark, so good to know. Plus, somebody interesting there. Cool art on that, too. Plus, Zorak. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Also, there's a new one out today, so I thought I'd go back and buy what I could find. So I only was able to find number 5. And again, provocative cover. You got Batman watching, lots of interesting stuff going on in the crowd, but Harley boxing Superman? What? So this is a whole series, Harley's little black book. I was like, all right. And of course, the new one today is featuring Lobo. So, and I just thought really cool art, and I need to read more Lobo. I'm curious about him, so pretty cool book so far. I'm digging it. Okay, continuing on with some more variant covers. Of course, last week I picked up issue number 1 of this new run of Iron Fist, but then I saw this one on the wall. This is a nice, awesome, variant cover. I mean, check that out. It's like a record album. I love they have the Kung Fu, Fist of Iron, Kunlun, Danny's the name. Pain is the game, I guess. I don't know. Haven't started reading it yet, but I thought that was an awesome cover. Had to have it. And new out today, Infamous Iron Man, number 6. This is one where I'm just missing a couple issues. That's why I haven't gotten around to reading it yet. So maybe next week I'll put out an order and we'll try to clear up the missing issues for me so I can get caught up on it, because it sounds like a really great book. And we got a Venomized cover of one from last week, number 5, Invincible Iron Man, which is a series I love, but how cool is that? A Venomized Iron Man suit? That is awesome. I want a Marvel Legends figure of that, and I want it bad, because that is so cool. And new today, Inhumans Prime, number 1. So I thought, here's a good way to start getting into Inhumans. Ooh, we got a Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl in there. We got Miss Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Some other very interesting characters, but I need to learn more about the Inhumans, especially with the upcoming TV show. So new out today, of course, we have issue number 3 of the new Rebirth Justice League of America, where apparently Lobo is in there. 2 different covers, but this one was definitely my style. I like the bloody covers quite more than I like the others. So I'm about ready to start reading this. I might wait one more issue, so I don't, just kind of have to piecemeal it and wait too long to see what's going on. But I'm pretty excited for it, and that's an awesome cover. New out today, issue number 2, Man-Thing. Definitely wanting to read more and more about this because it just looks cool. And again, we kind of got some of that vintagey monster art. I don't know if there's any exclusive covers to this, but if there are, I'm probably going to want them. I haven't seen any variants yet, but I'm looking for them. New today, The Mighty Captain Marvel issue number 3. Definitely got to start reading this one pretty soon because, it's just a fun character and a fun book, so I need to know more about it. Also, new today, issue number 5 of Occupy Avengers. Now that we're 5 issues in, I might be ready to start reading this, so that ought to be pretty interesting. And we got the Venomized awesome variant cover of that as well, with a Venomized Hawkeye. Interesting, though, that his arms are still bare, but I like it. I like the Venomized bow, too. I think that's pretty sweet. New today, Grounded, Star-Lord. You know I love this series. There's my man Daredevil. And I just can't wait to keep reading more. This is a book I greatly look forward to every time it comes out. It's one of my most recommended comics that I'm reading, so good times. Check it out if you haven't already. It's really well written, really fun. And new today, now this is one I'm just like, what? I was not into the banana splits when I was young, but I mean, this is just such a bizarre mashup of Suicide Squad and the banana splits. And I thought, wow, all right. Plus it's a number 1. And it's got an interesting interpretation of Harley and Deadshot on there. So, and even Killer Croc. I mean, look at his cute little puppy dog eyes. That is just so weird. How could I not check out this book? Hopefully there'll be a few more issues. I'll read them all. I'll give you a review and let you know what I'm thinking. But that is my kind of weird, I think. New today, issue number 5 of Thanos. I definitely got to start reading this because this looks pretty damn cool. And this cover has me very, very curious as to what's going on in there. Also new today, we got an annual for Titans. So they're going to go face to face with the Justice League. That ought to be pretty cool. That's one of those I want to whip out and just start reading right now because I like that. And I love that art. You got, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, and of course Batman split down the middle. The new Kid Flash, I guess, or Teen Flash. I don't actually know. I haven't really been reading Titans, so I'm going to shut up. But it looks cool. This is just one I picked up because I had missed. And again, it was a slow week, and it was inexpensive. So I was like, all right, I never got that Michonne special. And I've been buying all those Walking Dead books. I might as well grab that. So I did. New today, X-Men Prime, issue number 1. I'm still not sure when the gold and blue stuff's supposed to start. I thought that was starting today, but this ought to be a pretty interesting read, and I'm excited to be in on a new, find my way into an X-Men book, because I want to be reading Modern X-Men, and I'm glad they kind of relaunched it number 1, so I can do that. And we got the Venomized cover of X-Men Prime, which is just too cool, because they're pretty much all versions of Venom, except her. Interesting. Awesome. I dig that. Oh, I love the Wolverine Claw one. That's really cool. The Iceman Venom is awesome. Storm Venom. That's just, dude, that is awesome. I'm so glad I found that one. There you go. All right, pretty cool, right? Plus some really weird ones, right? Like that Suicide Squad banana split thing. What the fuck? I mean, seriously. Also, loving those Venomized covers. Those things are just so sick. And I really, really, really want to find that Ghost Rider cover, at least to see it. I should just look it up, because apparently it is awesome, is what the guy at A+ was telling me. So I got these from Comic Interlude and A+. I didn't make it to Heroes Realm today. I was in a hurry. Also, like I said, I think I've said, maybe not here, but I've said in the vlogs, I'm kind of trying to alternate weeks at Heroes Realm and A+, just because, money, money, money. Plus, there wasn't a lot. I would have gotten maybe one more book, maybe 2 if I'd gone down there, because they have a new one on file for me, but I'll grab it next week, or maybe even just duck in there tomorrow on my way down to the movie if I have time. So anyways, what did you guys think of this week? What was your favorite? What are you most excited to read? What are you reading? What should I be reading? And as far as those Daredevils, those older Daredevils go, is that a run of anything? Should I have gotten a couple issues before, a couple issues after? If you know, please inform me. I love to be edumacated. Other than that, though, other than commenting and geeking out with me in the comments, and click that thumbs up button. Give me that thumb of encouragement. I do love to be encouraged. All right, I'm going to get out of here because I got a lot of reading to do, so I'm going to get to it, and I will see you all later.